Oh, I'm Blaine Baker, Bakerlads Farm. My brother and I run the operation. About 2,300 acres, milking 500 cows. Farms have been in the family for real close to 150 years now. Yeah, we've been no-tilling since we started dabbling in it in the 80s. We've been 100% no-till since about 1990. 86, 90, someplace in that range. We got cover crops a little bit later, but we've been 100% cover for probably the last 8 years now. Farming mainly, we call it clay, Morleys and Blounts, a little heavier soil, prone to compaction and things like that. And of course, with the dairy, we're out here chopping, hauling manure. We're beating on her more than a fella would like, but it's part of the business, so we have to do what you have to do. Cover crops, we use annual rye as the base of everything. Everything has annual rye on it, and then we put rape in there. You'll see some rape. And following beans that is going to go to corn, we use annual rye, rape, and clover. We'll have a little clover in there. Hopefully, get a little benefit from some nitrogen for the corn the following year. Because we use optics when we're putting our side dress and anhydrous nitrogen, and hopefully we've got a little nitrogen from that clover. The optics will pick it up, and it'll save us a few dollars on fertilizer costs. I guess I would start with cereal rye. Cereal rye you can blow out with a Roundup so easy. It's easy to kill. You get into your annual rye. Annual scares people because it's tougher to kill.
Especially when you're trying, if you spray around with it.
Yeah, you need to have, you start pushing the window, you get a late spring or something, so you're out there maybe when it's a little too chilly, a little cooler than it should be to spray, and that annual rye's got to be growing and sucking things in big time to suck up the chemistry. And so I would start out with cereal. Try that a couple years, you get a handle on that, then you go with your annual. The beauty of the annual, the root mass on annual is just tremendous. Now, I mean, here's a little cereal that just got pulled out, and there's what you got. Now, of course, a lot of them hair roots and such got broken off there when you pull it, but you don't have near the root system. We were tiling a field out a number of years back that we had seeded annual rye, probably middle of August. Put annual rye on there. We took the beans off. We were in there tiling middle of October, so August had 2 months of growth on that annual rye, and we already had hair roots 2.5, 3 feet in the ground to the bottom of the tile trenches. So that's the beauty of the annual. It's got a tremendous root system to get down there, break up compaction, and things like that versus your cereal. We use cereal. We do have some cereal that we put in the fall. We chop that off for feed for the cows. I think if you're interested in no-till, talk to somebody that's been doing it first, so you know what you get into, how you maybe ought to equip your planter, basically. You kind of got to bite the bullet and maybe look the other way and get out there and try it. I think if I were to start from scratch, if I'd been conventional tilling for years and was going to switch over to no-till, you might want to think about a 3 or 4 year plan and start by putting cover crops in. The first fall, put in some put in some cover. I mean, you may even have to drill it to get it in there and get it going good. Try to get some cover established for a couple years first, and then start moving in. You know, put some rye out there, a cereal rye the first year, maybe even the second year, move into some annuals, and then maybe the third or fourth year go with a 2 or 3 way mix, put that out there, and hit her good the next year with no-till and go at it. Well, no-till, financially, there's a lot of savings. We're running a 16-row planter. To keep in front of a 16-row planter, you've got to have a 4-wheel drive tractor with a big tillage tool of some sort, and it's all proportional. I mean, even if you got a 4-row planter, it takes something. That is our only spring tool right there. You're looking at, you know, that corn planter. It's a one-man show, so we can cover better part of 300 acres a day with that, with one person. You're never going to improve your soils if you do not go cover crop and no-till. I think you really need to seriously look at it, because eventually we're going to be regulated, and the way farming is done now, I think it's going to be a thing of the past. This tearing it up and planting just bare soil, you may think it's the only way you can do it, but you had better start researching, because eventually, it might take 20 years. Eventually, I think no-till and cover is going to be the norm. I think there's some financial assistance. There's different programs out there. I mean, I'm not up on all the programs. I know through the district, through NRCS, there has been in the past money available for cover crops, to put some equipment, upgrade planters to get them ready for no-till. Right now, whether there's anything available, I am not sure. Just call the district, call the NRCS office, and they can tell you. Stop by, give me a call, 517-366-8701. I'll talk to anybody, not a problem.